Do you want to see how I get up the stairs nowadays because of this? This is like the ultimate training exercise for your weaker foot. I've gotten so fast at hopping. I mean, seriously, you try that. Next time you go up the stairs, use your weaker leg and just hop your way up. See how long it takes you. Trying to set up a camera to vlog with one leg is among the most tiring things ever. This is like harder than a 10k. I bet you can see the reflection of the light in my glasses, can't you? Quick update on the foot thing. It's been a week since I did it, and I'm booked in to see the bone doctor tomorrow, which definitely sounds like something out of an adult movie. So they're going to check if it's broken or not. I mean, fingers crossed not broken, the cast will come off and I can go on and live my life. Oh my god, it's driving me mad! I've left the house 3 times in the past week. I don't think I've not left the house in a whole day in about 10 years. So I left the house twice to do 2 radio shows, which is literally a 10-minute bus ride away, and that was a mission. And I left the house once to try and go to the shop. Didn't make it to the shop because it was too far, and just came home. I just cannot wait to have this thing off and get back to living life. But also, today is the 1st of February, so vegan, veggie, vegetarian January is over! I know my housemate Lucy is very excited. She's been doing vegan January, which is hardcore. She sent a WhatsApp today saying she had cheese at lunchtime and she's so excited about life. So people have been asking me, once Veggie January is over, are you gonna not be a vegetarian anymore? Are you gonna stop Veggie Vlog? What's gonna happen, Rob? A lot of people assume that I'm in some sort of hurry and I'm like gagging to bite a chicken leg or something. But actually, it's February the 1st, what time is it? 3:25, and I'm still not actually eating meat, mostly because all I have in the house is my vegetarian supply. But in all seriousness, what is gonna happen? I mean, it's not what I expected at the start of the month. The journey has been I've been finding it really, really easy, and then also some days I've been finding it really, really hard, and I'm like, oh my god, I just want bacon. But what the conclusion is that it has not been, for me, an animal ethics argument anymore. It has become an environmental argument. And I feel like now I have to go vegan. This isn't what I thought it would be. This isn't, I found vegetarianism really easy, I could easily do it and I could easily become vegan. That isn't what's happened. That's what I thought might happen. I feel a lot of personal guilt when I do things that damage the environment. And the way I see it is, yes, eating meat is easier, it's maybe a more enjoyable way of life. Life would be a lot easier if I could leave the lights on all the time and just my whole house was lit up in every room that I went to. And it would be a hell of a lot more enjoyable if I could just leave the heating on all the time during the winter. My house was constantly warm. But I feel such a heavy amount of personal guilt due to what we as a species are doing to the environment and to the planet, which doesn't belong to us, that I very rarely have the heating on. I always turn the lights off as much as possible. So how can I do these things and not feel the same guilt when I eat a steak? Because the energy and the environmental damage that has gone into getting that steak to my plate is worse than me putting the heating on. So how can I have this guilt of putting the heating on and thinking, oh no, I'm damaging the environment for my own personal comfort, but then eat meat? The two can't coexist, because that would make me a hypocrite. So that's the reason that I feel like I now have to be vegan, and I've sought help and advice through Veggie Vlog. Thank you to everyone who has been in touch and everyone who's commented and tweeted and things like that. All my contacts are in the description below, and people have said that it's actually not that difficult. Once you've done vegetarianism, you can do veganism fairly easily. So this isn't going to be an overnight thing. I'm not just going to suddenly become vegan, because I know it's quite a delicate process and I don't want to be too harsh and then fail and feel like I can't do it and then give up. It's going to be a slow and gradual process. So if you see me eating chicken from now on, this isn't me being like, I've given up, I'm eating chicken, I'm not vegan. This is a gradual process that I'm going to try and implement and take slowly, to ensure that in the long term I succeed. So there you go, that's the conclusion that everyone's been asking about for Veggie Vlog. Yes, I am going to attempt to keep it up. I think now that I've done it for a month, I think it is possible to bring this into my day-to-day life. But that's it. I think Veggie Vlog will make a comeback, maybe, eventually. I'm going to rest it for a bit and work on some other things, but it's been a really fun series to do, and it has resulted in a change, which is amazing, from a vlog series. So I hope you have enjoyed watching this series. The playlist will remain on my channel if you want to go back and watch any of them. We made some really fun videos as part of the series. I've had great fun making it, and it's nice to have a little project to work on. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know how you did, if you did vegetarian or vegan January, and even though January is over, it will be fun to share progress with you. So do keep in touch, and I'll see you in the next video.